information to introduce her, so I'm going to share that with you. Some of it I have to read. But Selen is 31, she's from Ankara, she's one of our newer members, she joined just a few months ago. And how relevant to her thing, she also loves change very much. And this is what she wrote. She says, I love the feeling of being swung or dropped in the air within limits, like on a swing, on a trampoline, or on a roller coaster. I never tried bungee jumping, but it's on the list. I want to improve my abilities in training, communication, and diplomacy. That's why I'm a Toastmaster. So with your applause, that's what we say.
Find yourself. If anyone told me this when I was small, I would probably not understand anything, because back then my expectations matched perfectly with my reality. And I was a very, very happy kid. I was very social, I was very creative, and I was full of art, and I had so much time to work on these virtues that I had. We were constantly traveling with my family, and changes were always for the good. But then a time came when there was a twist in my reality. Things weren't changing for good anymore. There were so many bad things happening. Number one, I chose a wrong university and the wrong subject to study, and I really hated it. Number two, my parents got divorced. And number three, we were not traveling anymore, and I was stuck in the city for longer than I wish I would have. So I thought that I really, really needed some change, and I thought that I had to work on my talents and on my interests. Because I know that if I have talent and interest on a subject, then I can become a shooting star. If I have either one of them, I can still shine bright. But if I like both, then I'm soon gonna fade out. I started to believe that I was fading out, so right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bring the light back. While doing this, I was thinking, what can I do? And one of the change of plans was to improve my communication and teaching skills. And while I was searching on it, a friend came by and said there's a club called Toastmasters. And I was like, wow, what a nice chance. But then to come to think of it, maybe it wasn't a chance, because when you're searching for something, luck only finds you when you're searching for it. Now that you know a little bit about why I'm here, I will tell you more details about myself. I was born in Ankara, and my hometown was never my real and only house. I lived in 15 different houses, I went to 10 different schools, and I lived in 4 different countries. I have no deep roots to any one location, but I have very strong bonds with people who I know. If I meet you, and if you're going to wherever in the world, I never lose contact with you. The first time I was abroad was when I was 6. We went to UK for a year. I went to school, I came back, and I said, Mom, I want to be blonde. And she was like, come on, you're dark, and you're more unique that way. No, I was like, I want to fit in, and I'm going to be blonde. So instead of saying, hair dyes are toxic, you're going to get cancer, she said, okay. Because if you're 6, and if you know that you want to be blonde, there's no need to be scared or discouraged with adult reality. I thought what she did was very good parenting. Then we lived in the US for 2 years. I had 3 very, very serious ear operations over there. I'm 70% deaf on this side. If you approach me from here, I'm not going to hear you. It's not because I'm cool. It's because, I don't know, that you're over there. But not only bad things happened around that time, also good things happened. My brother was born, and he's like one of the most precious things that I had in my life. I also know a little bit of Turkish Sign Language. I know how to say Istanbul, how to say Ankara, how to say teach in Turkish Sign Language. Our next destination was Israel. We lived in Tel Aviv for 3 years. I had so many nice friends over there. I had Palestinian friends, I had Jewish friends, Hindus, people from all over the world. And I learned how to live in peace and how to cherish and respect differences in the worst place in the world, because Israel is not known for peace, as you know. And I also learned one more thing. You can't disapprove of politics, but you should never ever hate people because they're from a certain ethnicity, religious background, or their citizenships of a certain country. I've been in Istanbul since 5 years, and I really, really love this city. I met my dearest Ozan over here, and him and my cat Luna, who's 8 years old, were a family. And the best part of this city is you can always find so many workshops and so many studios in whatever interests you, if you search hard enough. And the three things that I really like to do that motivate me in the city is, number one, I like to take art workshops. And I never try to miss any of them. And one thing that I really, really liked a lot is to make small dolls. Here are two of them. I learned how to make these in like just one workshop for this and one workshop for this. I think I'm talented and I should work more on it. And I really, really wish I could change this into a job. The second thing that I started to do over here is I started pole dancing. Now, you have to be very strong and very flexible in order to do this dance. I'm not talented as I am with making the toys, but I'm very, very interested. And one thing that dancing has taught me is, even if you lack talent, if you work hard enough, sooner or later, you're going to do what you plan to do. So never limit yourself. And the last one is, of course, being in the Toastmasters Club. Now, if you have friends in your life, the best thing that you can have to accompany you is people who understand you, people who motivate you, and people who mentor you. That is why I am very, very happy to be here between you people. Please be my company. Please understand, please motivate, and please mentor me while I try to find myself. Thank you very much.